Shopping for auto insurance is confusing, and even when you get a policy, sometimes your coverage isn't enough for what you pay for.
We get that, and in this video we promise that after watching, you'll feel more confident making a decision about what auto insurance policy is right for you.
By the end of this video, you'll have a better idea of what goes into purchasing an auto policy in Massachusetts, and be ready to protect your vehicle, yourself, and your family in the best way possible.
Hi, I'm Shelley Moscatelli.
And I'm John Galvin.
We're both personal lines client success managers at Barry Insurance.
We're here to make sure you know everything you need to cruise down the highway with peace of mind.
Today, we'll be answering the top 7 questions we get asked when it comes to auto insurance. So buckle in and enjoy the ride. Do I need car insurance? The only 2 states where it is legal to drive without car insurance are New Hampshire and Virginia. So chances are you're one of the folks who needs it. Aside from car insurance being legally required, if you or one of your family members are ever in an accident, having the right insurance means they will be protected from huge costs. Depending on your policy, you won't have to worry about steep medical bills, repair costs, towing costs, and losing your ability to get to and from your job. Here in Massachusetts, you are legally required to have a policy covering bodily injury to others, personal injury, bodily injury caused by an uninsured auto, and property damage, all at the state minimum limits. However, the state minimums are typically not enough to fully protect you and your vehicle. In most cases, you're going to need additional coverage and higher limits, especially if you finance or lease your vehicle. By the way, even if you don't own a car, you might still need car insurance in Massachusetts. If you frequently rent or borrow a car here, you'll likely need a policy to give you liability protection. So be sure to speak to your insurance agent if these situations apply to you.
Why aren't the Massachusetts state auto insurance minimums enough? At Barry Insurance, we strongly believe that the state required minimum coverage is not enough to protect you, and we won't write coverage at those levels. This is the bare minimum, or as we like to say, it's like walking around in your underwear in the winter. You're covered, but not enough. In fact, most reputable insurance companies want you to be properly protected and may not write you a policy that covers the bare minimum. With just the minimum amount of protection, you will have several gaps in coverage and could find yourself with a huge out-of-pocket bill if you were to have a claim. Let's say you have the minimum amount of protection. That would be $5,000 for property damage, $20,000 per person, and $40,000 per accident for bodily injury. Now that may seem like a lot, but consider a real-life instance where you would need your insurance to cover you. You're on I-495, rush hour traffic. You see an animal jump onto the road and you swerve away from it. You collide with another vehicle and suddenly find yourself at fault for an accident. Now what if there was a family in the car that was injured in the crash? What if they were to sue you for the accident? The minimum for bodily injury to others is $20,000 per person and $40,000 per accident. Your coverage probably would not be enough to protect you. Keep in mind, repair costs are rising, and a mechanic might decide it's better to total the other vehicle rather than repair it. These days, the average cost of a new vehicle is roughly $37,000. With only the minimum protection for property damage at $5,000, could you afford the difference in costs? As you can see, the minimum limits for Massachusetts just aren't enough. Be sure to speak to your insurance agent about what coverage limits will protect you best. They will be able to help you make sure you're never in an accident unprotected.
What car insurance coverages do I need? There are 4 minimum requirements in Massachusetts: bodily injury to others, personal injury protection, bodily injury caused by uninsured auto, damage to someone else's property. Here's what we generally recommend to cover in addition to the minimum. Optional bodily injury to others, at least $100,000 per person, $300,000 per accident. Bodily injury caused by an underinsured auto, at least $100,000 per person, $300,000 per accident. Collision. This is required if you are financing your car. Collision will cover any repairs to the car if you are in an accident. Comprehensive. This will protect your car from damages other than a collision, such as flood, fallen object, pests, animals. It also includes glass coverage for your windshield. Sometimes we recommend towing coverage, but if you have AAA, you might not need it. If you have a steep deductible for medical insurance or low limits, we may also recommend medical payments. This will cover any injuries for people occupying your vehicle in the event of an accident. And if you don't own a car but frequently rent, you may want to get named non-owners insurance.
How much does auto insurance cost? Auto insurance typically can cost anywhere between $700 to $3,000 a year or $58 to $250 per month. As you can see, these numbers greatly vary depending on a number of different factors, so it's important to get a personalized quote to make sure you're fully protected and paying the right price. It's also important to understand why car insurance varies greatly. Two of the biggest factors that help determine the cost of your insurance are your driving record. If you have had no accidents or violations in the past 5 to 6 years, you could potentially save hundreds of dollars on your premium. And adding an inexperienced operator. Adding an inexperienced operator to your policy will increase your premium. However, if that individual is still in school and has good grades, you could save up to 10% on your premium. A few other factors that determine the cost of your insurance are the coverages and limits on your policy, what you choose to cover, and how much is covered, where you live, how much you drive, what you use the vehicle for, having AAA, association memberships such as alumni associations or being part of a police department, how you plan to pay, your vehicle safety features. Here are some rough numbers to give you an idea of how these numbers can vary. A person with $100,000, $300,000 liability limits for a 2018 minivan garaged in Uxbridge, Mass. with an excellent driving record may pay $1,157 per year. A person with $250,000, $500,000 liability limits for a 2013 sport utility vehicle garaged in Lexington, Mass. with an excellent driving record may pay $759 a year. A person with $100,000, $300,000 liability limits for a 2018 sport utility vehicle in Norton, Mass. with 4 points on their driving record may pay $2,970 a year. If you'd like to learn more about other factors that could affect your insurance cost, our article, How Much Does Insurance Cost?, is a great place to start.
How can I save money on my car insurance? This is a question we get asked a lot, and we always make sure you get the best protection for the right price. One of the biggest discounts you can get is if you bundle your home, renters, or condo policy with your auto insurance policy. We've been able to save people a couple $100 up to a few $1,000s just by bundling.
Not driving much? That should be reflected in your insurance policy. If you drive less, you're basically using less insurance. If you drive fewer miles than what your policy is rated for, you could get a discount of around 5 to 10% on your policy.
Have a student in your family? Insurance companies reward high school and college student drivers with a B or higher grade average. These discounts can be up to 10% on your policy.
It's no secret, technology is everywhere. But did you know you can also use it to save money on insurance? Telematics is when your insurance company has you download an app or install a device in your car to track driving time, speed, mileage, hard braking, and more to determine insurance premiums. At the worst, your rate will stay the same, but if you prove you're a good driver, you can save money.
Are you a Boston University alum? Member of the state police? Many associations have secured group discount pricing with insurance companies. Make sure to discuss all associations you're a part of to see if it will lower the cost of your car insurance.
Some insurance companies will offer discounts if you donate a certain amount to certain charities. One example is Safety Insurance, which currently offers a discount if you donate to Clear Path for Veterans New England. What happens if I have to file an auto insurance claim? If you need to file a claim, don't worry, we're here for you. The first step is to move you, your passengers, and your car to safety and call the authorities. Once you've done that, make sure to gather details of the accident. You'll want to know people and vehicles involved, have photos of damage if possible, license plates, registrations, and driver's licenses, the police report, crash report, and everyone's auto insurance companies and policy numbers. And don't forget to gather contact information, like phone numbers and emails of all people involved in the accident. Next, call your insurance agent, who will help you navigate this process. Your agent will get all the information you have collected and submit the claim to your insurance carrier. Your claim will be assigned an adjuster who will track the claim's progress and reach out to you for further details within 24 to 48 business hours. Some claims can be resolved quickly, while others can take time. Most collisions involving two people and vehicles can be resolved anywhere between 2 weeks to 2 months. If more people and vehicles are involved in the accident, then you may have to wait a little longer for the claim to be resolved. As your insurance agent, we're here to advocate for you. If you ever have any questions during your claim, reach out and let us know how things are going and how we can help.
I want Barry Insurance to insure my vehicle. What will you need from me? We are so excited that we get to work with you. To get started, you can fill out the quote form on our website, give us a call, send us a chat on our website, or send us an email. We will collect any information we need from you and shop among the several carriers we work with to find the right policy for you. If you're buying or leasing a new car through a dealership, they will send all the vehicle information needed. If not, here are some of the questions we will ask that you should be prepared to answer. Keep in mind that some of these questions are only for newly purchased vehicles. What is the VIN number? When did you purchase the vehicle and where? What is your vehicle's make and model? What do you use your vehicle for? What is the odometer reading? Whose name is the vehicle under? Is there an auto loan? Who did you purchase the vehicle from? What is their name and address? If you already have an auto policy and paid it in full, don't worry. You'll be getting a refund of any unused premium you paid ahead. We personalize your policy to fit your needs. We also regularly shop around for you so you'll always have the best policy at the right price. You don't even need to break up with your old insurance agent. We'll do it for you, and be sure to let them down easily. We'll thank them for their past services, let them know you found a better fit for yourself, and you're ready to move on.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more insurance content.
If you still have questions, click the link below to visit our online learning center to learn more about auto insurance. We hope that you're ready to insure your vehicle and cruise around with peace of mind. Thank you again for watching this video. We hope to hear from you soon.